have to be eaten very quickly. For the daily head count, all rooms are to be spotless and clean. Members of the cell have to be sitting in a seiza position in the front of the cell door and shout their prisoner number in Japanese. Up next, cells and living conditions. Most Japanese inmates are placed in community cells. These conditions are similar to those found at the regular county jail, but are stricter. For the Japanese, who tend to grow up in a system of rules and face heavy pressure to adhere to these things, it's still a difficult position to be in. And for foreigners, who don't have the cultural background and lifestyle training, it's even worse. Foreign prisoners are often, but not always, put in different accommodations. Although some have said that foreigners are provided with beds, sometimes they're actually put in small, solitary cells for the time of their sentence. Now, to the uninitiated, this might seem like a good thing, but in reality, it isn't. The isolation of being totally alone, with no one to talk to for months and months, can be devastating. Some inmates in these solitary cells not only sleep and eat in them, but are also made to carry out their assigned labor in them. They're let out of the cells only to exercise, during which time communication with other inmates is still forbidden. Again, we want to mention that when looking at reports or images of living conditions, they're usually handled by the Japanese authorities, who, after inspection, will allow them to be distributed. These usually won't be a reflection of the realities of the real prison experience, which, according to many former prisoners, is quite filthy and cold. Rules absolutely define one's existence in Japanese prisons down to the minute. If you follow them exactly, you can sometimes accumulate certain privileges. But if you diverge even slightly from the long list of rules, you will be harshly punished, even in a draconian fashion. Some of these rules include when and how to place each item inside the cell, where you can write things down, only in specified notebooks which are thoroughly inspected,